This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at a great milestone, and a blessed salutation to the Akyams and the folk and the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. A complex lesson to edify the house of David, the 144,000 in one third, men, women, and children. Confusion of faith, Israel is scattered among the heathen nation. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, you are God's chosen people. Right? Want to do a quick lesson, pertaining to these sanctions that America, these Edomites America, putting on these sovereign nation, like India, Turkey, Iran, Syria, Iraq, Venezuela, and etc., etc. All these countries America put sanction on, right? And this is what the scripture saying in Psalms. He weighed the violence in the hand in the earth. Let me get that. Psalms 58 verse 1. Do he indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do he judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? No, you Edomites don't judge uprightly. Right? Verse 2, he say, yeah, in heart, in mind, he work wickedness. Yeah, in mind, he work wickedness. He weighed the violence of his hands in the earth. Yeah. You understand? Right? You want to see some of the violence? Look what we did in Iraq. Spread propaganda, but there's weapon of mass destruction, and he go in Iraq and kill millions of people because of our greed and covetousness, right? He said the U.S. warned India over S-400 defense system deal with Russia. So you warning a sovereign country. India is a sovereign country, right? He said a senior U.S. diplomat warned India over purchasing the S-400 air defense system from Russia in a recent congressional testimony. And this is more proof showing also that the American Edomites against the Russian Edomites, and the Most High said in Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7 that you're going to put these curses on our enemy. So you devils going to drink from the same cup, right? And your kingdom divided because the Russians are Edomite, right? The British, they are Edomites. The European, these different European nations, y'all are Edomites, and y'all not seen eye to eye. Now there's more proof that the Most High putting these curses on you Edomites, right? It's a senior U.S. diplomat in a recent congressional testimony expressed deep concern over India's decision to purchase 5 squadron from Russian-made Almas anti-S-400 air defense system. NATO reporting name the SA-21. I think there's Grover for service in the Indian India Air Force. U.S. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary for South and Central Asia, Alice Wells, said in an official testimony before the U.S. House of Representatives House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on June 13 that the purchase of the S-400 defense system could limit the burgeoning India-U.S. military relation. Alright. Let me just skip through this. I just going to take it out the meat. I'm not gonna read this whole article. Just gonna skip through. Alright, it's let me read. It said India and Russia signed a $5 billion contract for the procurement of 5 S-400 squadron during last year annual bilateral summit held in New Dubai in early October, India Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin presided over the signing ceremony. The first S-400 squadron is expected to be stood up by the fall of 2020. Right? It said the Moody government has persisted in its decision to purchase the Russian-made S-400 despite strong opposition from the United States and the possibility to impose of economic sanction on India under the U.S. legislation known as the Conquering Americans Adversary Through Sanction Act CAATSA. The legislation seek to economically and financially punish country engaging in significant transaction. He said defining as many deal above 50 million with the Russian state-owned defense industry. And this should show, like I mentioned, these Edomites are divided. You understand? They're divided, so they're fighting now that, hey, I don't want you to buy no S-400 missile defense system from Russia. Russians are Edomites. You understand? The Americans, they are Edomites, right? And that should just show the divided. The scripture says, "A kingdom divided against itself, how shall that kingdom stand?" Right? So let me get the next one. Just brushing through this quick, I was laying down on my bed and this topic come to my mind. So I said, no, let me look for these articles. Let me look for these articles. So let me get the next article. Right. This one with Turkey. Right. Get this one. Right. Turkey, the next sovereign country. And no coincidence, because in Ezekiel 38, Turkey is part of the nations. Also India, which is known as India is known as the Persian Empire. Right, gonna be also with Iran, because Iran and India, they are the same people. They are the Persian, right? So this part of the prophecy. This part of the prophecy to invade America and also to destroy America in Ezekiel 38. You understand? Right? Let me just make a quick check and make sure is the right chapter quote. Alright, Ezekiel 38. You understand? Alright. Ezekiel 38. Right? It said Turkey to buy Russia S-400 missile. Right? So Turkey to buy Russia S-400 missile. You understand? Undeterred by U.S. sanction threat. The U.S. has urged Turkey to drop its purchase of Russia S-400 missile defense system, but Turkey has refused to back away from the deal, saying Turkish soldiers are about to receive training on how to use it. Right? So these are servant nation. This devil telling them, hey, I don't want you buying no missile defense system from Russia. Or I don't want you having no deal with Iran, because we put sanctions on Iran. You understand? And there's more proof showing that these nations gonna hate you, devil. This is why the Most High say gonna make you devil small among the heathens. In Obadiah 1, He's gonna make you small among the heathen and despise. You understand? Right? Because this is why America is known as the Great Hoe. And that's how a hoe is behave. When she can't get her way, she would fuck up and done. she'd make sure everybody is miserable if she miserable. If she can't get what she get, everybody's gotta be unhappy. You understand? That's how a hoe is behave. This is why America is known as the hoe. Revelation 17. You understand? It said Turkey is preparing for U.S. sanction after going ahead with the purchase of Russian military hardware. Turkish defense minister Hulusi Akar said in a statement circulated Wednesday. He said the White House has threatened sanction under the Countering America Adversity through Sanction Act CAATSA, which prohibit business activity with Russia intelligence and defense industry. You understand? So you see this devil, these are sovereign nation. You understand? So these are sovereign nation. This why the Most High said they not judge. They didn't judge upright. You understand? The ruling nation in let me get that is Isaiah. They said the ruling nation in right. I don't want to paraphrase wrong. This is Isaiah 14 and right. Isaiah 14 and Isaiah 14 and 6, he said, he who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nation in anger. And this is how you rule it in anger. I don't want you to buy no S-400 missile defense system from Russia. You understand? I don't want you to do no business with Iran. You understand? I don't want you to do no business with Venezuela. You understand? This is how this devil is operate. He rule the nation in anger. You understand? And that's why these nations gonna team up and destroy this devil. But what they're gonna start fighting, they don't already start fighting against themselves, the Edomites against the Edomite. If a kingdom is divided against itself, how shall that kingdom stand? In Mark chapter 3. And if Satan rise up against himself, who's Satan? You so-called white people, you are an adversary to what is right. You understand? Right? It's just going through this a little quick, Let me get next one, Let me get next article, Right? So this devil gonna get what coming to him, This is the Treasury Department Office of Foreign Assets Control, right? Just want to read something inside this show this devil is operate, right? I'm stuck here. I could get this. You could get this move for me. Oh, still come back. Alright. Yeah, this is Treasury Department Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, right? It said the Treasury Department Office of Foreign Assets Control is administer and enforce economic sanction imposed by the United States against foreign country, depending on the country. OFAC program may freeze access of embargo country, prohibit payment of funds to individual and countries on the embargo list. It said, or prohibit provision of service to country subject to sanction. It said these sanctions may require obtaining the OFAC approval before conducting research or other activity in or involving the sanctioned country. Some sanctions are more restrictive than others and apply to the whole country, while others are specifically target certain individual or entity within a country. Certainly, sanctioned country included the Balkan. Hey, even the president of Iran, Rooney, said that these people are insane. How you go sanction a leader for the country, leader of a country, and Iran is a sovereign country too. You understand? So this man is a madman. Yeah, it's a sanctioned country included the Balkan, Belarus, Burma, Ivory Coast, Cuba, Democratic Republic of Congo, Iran, Iraq, Libya, North Korea, Sudan, Syria, and Zimbabwe. The list of sanctioned countries is updated, right? And also recently they sanctioned Venezuela. You understand? They sanctioned Venezuela because of their own greedy gain. You understand? Right? Let me get some precept. Alright? Before me get this, let me get this one. Let me get this in second Ezra. Because this Moses say he declare the things that pass and the things that not yet come. You understand? Right? So like yeah. I gotta get the next. You get this one, so I get second Ezra chapter 12. Right? We get this say quick. Right. Second Ezra chapter 12. No, so like second Ezra chapter 11 started we started verse 39. Right? Second Ezra chapter 12 verse second Ezra chapter 11 verse 39. Are not thou it that remainest of the fourth beast? Yeah, the fourth beast, which is you Edomite kingdom, who I made to reign in my world, that the end of their time might come through them. And this is going into the pagan Roman Empire, right? And America is the second leg of the pagan Roman Empire. You understand? In the pagan Roman Empire, there are two political parties, which is the Flavian and the Patrician. And America have what the Democrat and the Republican, right? It says, verse 40, and the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, right? And had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. Yeah. You oppressing India and Turkey and Iran, Libya, Somalia, Venezuela. You oppressing them because you want them to come in the way that you want them to come. You understand? They gotta come through your channel. These is sovereign country, but they can't do what they want to do. You understand? If they forsake the petrodollar, you wage war against them. And that's why you wage war against Saddam Hussein, because he forsake the petrodollar, and then you spread propaganda with your propaganda machine saying that you have a weapon of mass destruction when there is no such thing. You understand? Right? He said, and so long time dwell he upon the earth with deceit, and this you Edomites, right? For the earth has thou not judged with truth. You ain't judge the earth with truth. You understand? You want to tell people that they're not supposed to get nuclear weapon, but you have nuclear weapon. You selling nuclear weapon to Saudi Arabia, to Japan. Your allies buying from you, but nobody ain't telling you you can't sell Saudi Arabia billions of dollars in weapons, or Japan You understand? But you want to tell Turkey, you want to tell India, right, that they can purchase the S-400 missile defense system from Russia. And there's more proof showing that you Edomites are divided. And this is the end of your world. You understand? This is the end of your world. Right? It says, for thou hast afflicted the meek, which is the Israelite. Thou hast heard the peaceable, which is the Israelite. Thou hast loved liars, which is you Edomites, and destroyed the dwelling of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the wall of such that did thee no harm. Yeah, you cast down the walls of the Israelites. Came into in 70 AD when you destroyed Jerusalem. Children of Israel didn't do you no harm, right? Verse 43, he said, therefore is thy wrong dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride, he said, and thy pride unto the mighty. You understand? Right? He said, pride come before destruction. Right? Verse 44, the highest also had looked upon the proud time, and behold, they are ended, and his abomination are fulfilled. You understand? Your abomination are fulfilled. So you devil's going to be destroyed. You understand? You devil's going to be destroyed. Right? I just want to take a little verse on that. Let me get Obadiah, because I want to go into certain things in this verse here too. Right? In Obadiah. Right? You understand? This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. It said, the vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh God concerning Edom, concerning you so-called white people. You are Edomite. Edom, you red. You are red. Right? We have here a rumors from the Lord Yahweh. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's why you see India, Turkey, North Korea, all these nations preparing, Iran, Syria, Lebanon, all these nations preparing, because the Most High is who put it in the mind to prepare for the battle that will happen in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which means Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh judgment. You understand? So all these nations preparing for battle. That's why these nations don't care about you. You can say what you want. You can put them a sanction on these nations. They're going to get a nuclear weapon. They're going to get an S-400 defense missile system. And they're going to prepare to destroy you, Edomites. Right? Verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. You Edomites are small among the heathen nation. You are small. The Most High see make you small among the heathen. You understand? Thou art greatly despised. Thou art greatly despised. You understand? I don't want to go into this word despise, because these nation tired of your fuckery. They tired. And you can see these nations have no fear for you again. Because they have what? They have nuclear weapons. Right? They have nuclear weapons. Right?
Strong's H 959. Bazaar.
Right? Bazaar. The Hebrew word for despise, right? Bazaar. Right? To be despised, to hold in contempt, disdain. Right? So let me go to the word despise first. Let me just go to it in right. Let me just get it. Open up. Right, it's right, it's a feel contempt or deep repugnance for, right? It means to hate, abhor, right? To hate, and these nations hate you Edomites, right? Let me put in this word repugnance. Right, let me put in this word repugnance. Right, repugnance. Right, it's a intense disgust. He said it, intense disgust. And that's how these nations look at you, with intense disgust. You understand? They look at you as a abomination, hatred, disgust. You understand? Right? Dislike. That's how these nations look at you. Right? There's the word despise. He said holding in contempt, disdain. We go to the word disdain. Right? 144, spiritual number 144,000. Right? He said disdain, the feeling that someone or something is unworthy of one's consideration or respect. You understand? Thou art greatly despised among the heathen. These nations scorn you, Edomites. They don't want to do. They don't trust you with nothing. Nothing. These nations do not trust you with nothing. That's why they're coming, they're smiling with you in your face, but behind your back, they're planning to destroy you. You understand? They don't trust you with nothing. Right? You understand? So thou art greatly despised, hold in contempt, disdain, to be despised, regard with contempt. You understand? To be vile, worthless. You understand how these nations look at you? Right? Obadiah chapter 1 verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart, the pride of your mind, hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliff of the rock, you Caucasian. This is why the word Caucasian means cave dweller. Right? That's why when you check up the word Petra, the country Petra, you can see how they build a city. And that's the same way they build America, known as the concrete jungle. You understand? They love to dwell in rocks, right? And in cave, right? He said, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliff of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And there's pride. You understand? He said, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and was one American symbol, the eagle, the bird. You understand? And though thou set thy nest among the stars, hence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You understand? Let me jump to verse 7, because this is where the allies got. Turkey is part of the Turkey is part of NATO. You understand? They in business with you. They deal with Russia. I think Turkey asked to be a part of this what's called it, the BRICS nation. I think South Africa is part of the BRICS, Brazil, Russia. I think China is part of the BRICS too. You understand? So Turkey asked to be a part of the BRICS nation. You understand? They don't have no time with you. Right? This is Obadiah 1:7. It said, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Yeah, they deceive you. They don't get time with Kim Jong-un shaking hand and smiling, at these G summit meeting and all these things. These nations are in the back of the head that, hey, this man, we cannot trust these Edomites. And they're preparing themselves to fight. You understand? It said, and prevail against thee. They that eat thy bread, they that make a covenant with thee. Right? They that made a covenant with you. Right? Have laid a womb under thee. There is none understanding him. And this is what they're going to do, lay a womb for you. You understand? This is what they're going to do for you, devil. Right? And there's your judgment. This is judgment that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua going to bring on you, devil. Right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. We start from Salakia, put Agai is Habakkuk. Salakia Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. It said, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. You Edomites, your spirit not right. But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine is democracy. We want to push in Venezuela democracy. We want to push in Syria democracy. We want to push in Libya, Slovakia democracy. You understand? Right? This we transgress by wine. Right? Right? It's he's a proud man, need to keep it at home. Right? He's a proud man, need to keep it at home. Why we think we do in Syria? It's a thief, destroy. We do in Libya, same thing. We want to go into Venezuela and do the same thing. We want to go into to Iran and do the same thing. We doing Iraq, Afghanistan. He's a proud man. You need to keep it at home, right? You have over 800 embassies across the globe, which are embassies are garrison, right? He said, "Who enlarged his desires hell and is as death." Hell. Go back to the word in the Hebrew, which is shahor, which means grave. So mean the grave never full. You know, you can bury everybody in the face of the earth and the grave never full. So the so-called white man have as the grave, he never satisfied. The earth is given in the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. This man have the fatness of the earth, and this man still go around the place and distressing the sovereign nation, distressing these people, oppressing them. You know, setting up these different gangs to go into this country to overthrow the government, to come in now as the hero, to steal and destroy. You understand? They say, "Who enlarges desires hell and is as death." Anyway, this man got death follow him. He destroy everything. This is why the Most High is seeking to destroy them that destroy the earth. Revelation 11 and 18. You understand? And cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heaped unto him all people. For 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverbs against him, and say, Woe to him that increased that which is not his. Woe to you, Edomites. Woe mean destruction. How long unto him that ladeth himself in thick clay, and this thick clay going into death. You understand? That's why America, they say the debt toll is 2022 over 22 trillion. Right? That's what they say. Right? Verse 7, he said, "Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?" So these nations gonna rise up and bite you. Is why these nations preparing, buying up the S-400 system, the missile defense system from Russia. You know, building up the nuclear weapon. You know, Iran also said they're gonna add over the 3 point something minimum for the uranium. They're gonna increase it above the 3 something. You understand? So these nations preparing, right? Because what? It's all about prophecy, right? Habakkuk 2:6, shall not all these take up a parable, right? Against him, against who? You Edomites, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increased that which is not his. How long? Unto him that laid himself in thick clay. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for a booty unto them? Yeah, America gonna be a spoil. You understand? As I quoted earlier in Ezekiel chapter 38. You know, Turkey gonna be with Russia, Iran. Well, Iran and India, they are the same people. They are the Persian Empire. They got Ethiopia gonna be with them. Libya gonna be with them. You understand? They got China gonna be with them. North Korea. All these nations gonna invade America. In the book of Ezekiel chapter 38. Right? Verse 8, he said, because thou hast spoiled many nations. Yeah, you spoil many nations. These nations didn't forget you. Japan didn't forget you with your Hiroshima, Nagasaki. They forget you. They dropped the bomb on them. These nations didn't forget you. You understand? He said, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house. Woe to him. That's why America gonna burn in 1 hour. Revelation chapter 18 with thermonuclear missile and also from the chariots with what they're going to call UFO. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. You understand? So you devil's gonna be destroyed. Alright, you devil's gonna be destroyed. Let me get next precept. This Joel chapter 3. Alright, Joel chapter 3 verse 9 says, proclaim he this among the Gentiles, among the heathen nation. Right? Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Yep, these nations. Let the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshare into sword, and your permanent hook into spear. So these plowshare and permanent hook is what is used for the agriculture. So the money where they can put into the agriculture, they put into what? ICBM missile. This is why the Most High said, beat your plowshare into sword. So they're taking this money now and putting into weapon. They're preparing for war. And your permanent hook into spear. Let the weak say I am strong. That's why Turkey said, Turkey don't care about your sanction. India don't care about your sanction. Iran don't care about your sanction. Venezuela don't care about your sanction. Cuba, Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, these places don't care about your sanction. These people preparing for war. Remember the Most High say, make you small among the heathen. You understand? Right? Verse 11 says, assemble yourself and come all ye heathen, gather yourself together round and about, thither, cause thy mighty one to come down, O Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. This is where the battle is going to be. This is where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to judge all these heathen. It's in Joel chapter 3 verse 1. Jehoshaphat means Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh judgment. This we're going to judge all the heathen, which is our enemies. For there will I set to judge all the heathen round and about. He said, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. You know, the wickedness reach to the peak. You understand? Come, get you down from the press. He said, Salakia, get you down. Salakia, let me read this over. For a start, in Joel chapter 3, for a start, he said, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. So the Most High gonna reap. Most High gonna destroy these heathens. Most High gonna destroy all the military. You understand? So this is what this nation preparing for. You know, you Edomites are greatly despised among these heathens. You know, you go around the place dropping sanctions and people like a madman. That's why the Iranian president said this. The White House is they said that deranged people inside it. The leaders are deranged people. The people are crazy. And there's this so-called white man. He's a greedy man. His desires hell. His desires as hell. You understand? He never satisfied. You understand? So hey, you know, these nations preparing to come against you Edomites. Right? So, you know, I think I make the point in this lesson. You know, so with that, Old Testament is edifying. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, removal of great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiams and the folk and the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.